Hello everybody and welcome back to the West Ham Network. This is your Hammers Headlines in association with our good friends over at Knees Up Mother Brown. Make sure you do go across out there and check out their wonderful content as per usual. And as we usually do, we bring you some of the stories from today. But as you can see from the West Ham world, the transfer deadline day is here and you're going to see rumour after rumour after rumour. Players incoming, players outgoing. But we will not know what is actually happening until 7 p.m. happens and we see the official announcements on the West Ham website. But there are stories out there. Some stories we've covered, some stories we haven't covered. So without further ado, let me get cracking for you. The first story I want to talk to you about is a youth prospect at West Ham. His name is Lewis Orford, and it looks like he is about to set a loan exit away from West Ham. He performed brilliantly for the West Ham Academy over the last years, registering 17 goal contributions in 29 matches last season, and he did make his Premier League debut for West Ham in January against Crystal Palace and followed it up with another appearance as a substitute against Chelsea in February. But now he is going to head out and get some valuable experience. Now, Jacob Steinberg from The Guardian has reported that Orford will play for Stevenage this season with a loan move set to be completed. Now, he was part of West Ham's Conference League squad when we won it back in 2023, but he'll play football for a different club for the first time in his career, as Graham Potter is looking to get the prospects out to give their development the better chance. And he has been prolific from midfield throughout his time in the academy, and he's now en route to complete his move to Stevenage. Now, he did break into the England under-19 squad, and he scored his first goal for his country against Bulgaria in November, and it looks like it could be an incredibly smart move for Stevenage and for Orford, and hopefully that will help him build on his confidence, build on his skill set, and come back to West Ham even stronger the next time around. So leave your comments in the comment section as we get cracking on to the next story, and that is about this guy here, Jacob Murphy. Yes, you have heard me right, a close friend of his former teammate, current West Ham player Callum Wilson, who joined West Ham on a free transfer last month. 30-year-old Murphy, a Newcastle player since he was back in 2017, has been linked with a move to West Ham. Not that long ago, it was announced from some of the mainstream media outlets, ex-WHU employee as well. He's made over 200 appearances for Newcastle. It would be quite a surprise move from West Ham, especially that he wouldn't necessarily be on the right side of 30, therefore lowering our average age. However, he has been a bit of a consistent performer for Newcastle. I could see, if anything, a potential loan deal now, because they have got Wissa coming in to Newcastle. Obviously, they're shipping out Isaac to Liverpool, but they're going to be reasonably busy if they can to spend some of their money, even though they've got a replacement for their striker already. But listen, I'm not for it. It's a bit of a, as Matt said in the West Ham Network WhatsApp chat, signing. It's a bit of a signing if West Ham do proceed forward with a deal to bring him into the club. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section as we are linked to Jacob Murphy of Newcastle. Now, the last story is about Charlie Cresswell. We've been talking about this one for a while now. It looks like West Ham are trying to advance in talks with him, as it looks like he could be our number one target. Of course, we got our win against Nottingham Forest yesterday, and even though we're heading into the international break in 16th place, we are looking likely to see the end of the saga with Naif Aguerd as he looks to sign a deal with Marseille alongside Emerson Palmieri. But it looks like West Ham are trying to advance in talks with Charlie Cresswell, formerly of Leeds United, one of the most promising youngsters, and he's lived up to that billing since he's moved to Toulouse too, thereby opening the door for a return to England. But the problem is, he is in France. The window shuts at 7 p.m. tonight. He's over 6 foot tall. He's strong in the air, reads the game nicely, possesses physical threat to the opposition's attackers, and it would be a good addition to West Ham's side. But can we get the deal done in the time that is left in this transfer window? And we definitely are lacking that kind of informed, commanding presence at the back. Now, the 23-year-old, who did start for England in the summer competition, has done well with the ball at his feet, and he can dribble the ball as well when he moves forward. So he's not just a bit of a handful, but he is quite handy when he covers different positions in that back line. His contract at Toulouse is valid until June 2028, so they're going to be holding on to bargain for some decent money for the player, and I wonder how much money that will take to try and lure the youngster back to England, which we believe he is keen to do. So that does bring an end to your Hammers headlines in association with Knees Up Mother Brown, KUMB.com. Go across, check out the wonderful content as per usual. We're going to have loads of stories coming your way between now and 7 p.m. So keep your eyes and ears peeled on the channel. But Orford out with much needed loan to get some much needed experience in the big man's game at Stevenage. Jacob Murphy linked from Newcastle to West Ham, and of course talks still progressing with Charlie Cresswell. Plenty more coming your way. Stay safe, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, leave a comment. Come on, you irons.